In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I get over 100 grams of protein in a day as a petite during a very, very busy day where I had literally 14 meetings and barely any breaks. So if I can do this, so can you. And I'm gonna show you exactly my hacks and tips and tricks to make this super easy and doable. I also have a small favor to ask. Me and my producer were looking under the channel analytics, and we noticed that only 5% of all of our subscribers have notifications turned on. So I wanted to remind you, turn on all of your notifications. Just go ahead and hit the bell from us so that you don't miss any exciting updates, or new uploads, or just exciting new announcements. So make sure you hit the subscribe bell. And my goal is to get the number of subscribers who have our notifications turned on up to 10%. So let me know if you can help me hit that and we can never miss an upload again. Now, at the end of today's video, I'm gonna take you through the full day, every meal I ate, and at the end, I will come back here and we will sip tea and give you a breakdown of the total calories for the day, total protein, total fats and fiber and carbs so that you can see what the whole day looked like. I also wanna take a quick second to invite you to a special event I have coming up this Tuesday and Wednesday. Every month I teach a completely free live class for petites only on how to beat skinny fat in 90 days or less without restricting your calories and eating under 1,000 calories a day, without doing tons of cardio, and without struggling with all of the information overwhelm that's all over the internet. This class is completely free, and it's also the exact process that I used in achieving my own result as a petite. So I share my story in depth and how I changed my body composition from this to this in 12 weeks. I'm also just gonna keep it so real with you guys and read some of the testimonials from petites who have come to this class, and I'll be completely transparent. These are not women in our community who bought anything from me, who paid a cent. They just came to this free live event, which is life-changing, and implemented some of the things that I gave away in this class. Here's what they said. If anyone is questioning about attending, this masterclass taught me so much about my body as a petite. I felt so heard with all my struggles and feeling stuck with my weight loss journey. Nothing worked for me. I loved how April's goal wasn't just a quick fix or a money grab, but to truly help petite women meet their goals in a healthy, sustainable way that I had never heard of before. That's from Avery. This is from Daryl. She said, the masterclass was so helpful. I attended years ago and still implement everything I learned every day. I've never paid for the full course, so my progress has been slower than some of April's official clients, but I've lost over 2 stone with everything I learned. We love our Brits. Still in dire need of more apt definition though. So this is from, again, people who just come to the class, and it's totally free. And this one from Arnold. I listened to your webinar, applied what I learned, and I have lost 5 pounds. I'm not hungry ever, eating, lifting, sleeping. Who would have thought? I'm 5'0" and 15 more pounds to go, but I'm not scared because I know the process is not going to be painful or miserable. So if you come to this class, it's totally free. You just have to sign up. You can do so below or click the link, and make sure you save your spot because there are limited seats. If you wanna come, you could lose your first or last 5 pounds as a petite, and I can help you do it totally free. So it's like a little petite party, I like to say. Oh, we have a friend. It's like a little petite party where we all get to hang out as petites in a different environment and setting and go really deep on the science and your body and make some real progress and gains together. So I would love to see you there this Tuesday and Wednesday. For those of you who do attend the live event, like you show up and you stay with me, I send you this free gift, which is my macros workshop for petites if you stay. So I'll email that to you, and that's like a 2-hour workshop. It has everything you need to know about macros for petites included. Normally I sell this, but I'll just give it to you for free for showing up live as my gift to you, to investing in just your time into learning about your body as a petite. This cat. I'm also, at the end of this video, I'm just gonna open up about something that has been on my mind. And it's gonna be a little vulnerable, but we'll dive into that later at the end of this video. For now, let's get into the food vlog.
Time to go to the gym.
Good morning.
Fit check. It is too early to give a shit about what I look at at the gym. We just go, we get it done. We get in, we get out. That's it. course, I'm choosing the day where I have 14 meetings to show you what I eat in a day. I'm like, that's cool, April. Yeah, we'll just choose the busiest day of your week to film a video for the fam. So that's what we're doing. I'm just making my matcha right now. And I have a meeting in 10 minutes, so hopefully we can get this all done. But what I like about this is that it's gonna be really real because I don't have time. And also, this is a look at what I'm eating during a very busy day. I'm still able to hit 100 grams of protein in a day where I have 14 meetings and don't finish till 8 p.m. and have been up since 5 a.m. So if I can do this, you guys can too, and I'm showing you exactly how I'm hitting 100 grams of protein despite all the craziness today. This is my favorite protein oats recipe of all time. Some Pro Mix protein powder. We have PB2, the crunchy kind. A tablespoon of flax ground up. A tablespoon of chia seeds. A Lily's dark chocolate peanut butter cup, obviously. Some salt, and I just mix it all together. And this is gonna give me like, I think about 40 grams of protein. It has 45 grams of carbs. It has a good amount of fats. It's a really balanced PFF breakfast, and I eat it after or before I work out, depending on what time I work out, pretty much every day lately. Lastly, I do top it with some unsweetened cacao nibs, which is not chocolate. That's what they make chocolate from. I think that's true. You guys always want to know how I make my matcha. Here we go, I'll show you how. First of all, if you want a very floofy matcha, you have to use an espresso milk frother, and I'll show you why. Look at how frothy this milk is. All the foam. So it gives you that frothiness. This is the matcha I use. It is Ipoto's matcha. And you do have to strain your matcha if you want it to taste the right way and not be clumpy. So I'm using my little scooper, straining the matcha into my matcha bowl. And then we take hot water, pour it on the matcha. We whisk it until it's all bubbly. You'll always make fun of me and say I'm like so aggressive with this part. Like this matcha doesn't stand a chance when I'm whipping it. And then we pour it in. And this is how I make my fluffy matcha, my cloud matcha. So here's my breakfast. I have to eat it at my desk because I have these meetings. I do like to use some monk fruit sweetener. So the monk fruit sweetener drops, these are a natural sweetener. I like to just put it on my oats and I put it in my matcha as well. Yeah, there we have it. Breakfast is served. If you guys watched my last YouTube video, you'll remember Sesame threw up. I have not filmed a YouTube video since then, filming today. What happens? My cat throws up. I don't know why he is protesting YouTube day. Like, what does he have against us? So now I'm gonna clean up vomit on my 3 minutes before this next meeting. It's like Sesame wants to participate in what I eat in a day, I guess, or what he's throwing up in a day. So it's 1 o'clock and I'm gonna take you with me to come get a coffee. I wanna note that that breakfast I ate at 9 or around 8:30. That has kept me full 9, 10, 11, 12, at least 4.5 hours. That is how meals should be. They should keep you full for hours, like 4 hours minimum. If you're eating and then immediately hungry after, there's one of two things happening there. Either you're not eating enough as a petite, or two, you're eating not the right combination of foods and it's leaving you hungry sooner than you really should be, because probably it's too high in carbohydrates or not balanced by protein, fat, and fiber so much that like you're eating the carbs, blood sugar is raising and then it's crashing and then you're hungry again. So even though you get all the calories, you're not utilizing them in a very good way and ending up hungry again. So just to say, this is just to say that you as a petite need to eat enough and the right foods to be full for at least 4 hours. And I'm gonna go bring you with me to the coffee shop now. You have a good piercing. Cheers. Coffee. My order is half whole milk, half oat milk, okay? So I asked for like a 50-50 split. No half and half, just splitting the milk options. And I'll tell you why I do this. I find it's the perfect macro balance, and also it tastes so good. You get the yummy, like creamy taste of the oat milk and the whole milk. You get the fats from the whole milk, you get some carbs from the oats, and you get protein from the whole milk. So it's like the perfect balanced macro coffee. It's so funny because this shop that I go to, like, they just know this is my order. I don't think anyone else ever orders it. But yeah, try it out and see if you like it, and it will really help you also get your protein for the day. So, and yes, I have caffeine twice a day. Don't hate. I'm not young like I used to be. I gotta have caffeine to propel me, you know? And yes, I also now drink coffee. I introduced it back into my life. If you've been following for like a long time, I was just matcha gang for a while, but I just brought coffee back into the mix and over a year ago, and it's great. Full transparency, since I'm showing y'all everything I put in my mouth in a day, I will also share with you what supplements I've been taking. And I keep it very simple because you really should be able to get all of your foods that you need from vitamins and minerals that you need from Whole Foods. But I take a multivitamin. I don't even really care what the brand is. Just make sure that you take a multivitamin, okay? I'm not even gonna tell you the brand for this one because I don't really want to. It doesn't matter what brand. Just a multivitamin every day is going to be good for your immunity and covering the bases. This one, I will tell you the brand of those. This one is a prebiotic and probiotic. I swear by this. I have tried a lot of probiotics, you guys, and I don't even work with them. They don't even pay me anything to say this, but I love them. This is by Enviromedica. This is their Terra Flora product. See if I can get it to, there we go. This product is wonderful. I love it because it helps me just digest better. It really helps with my regularity, with digestion, with just, I know that it's a good one because first of all, everyone on my team approves of it, like our registered dietitians, our nutritionists. I'm also a nutritionist. And it has 1 billion AFU, which you don't need to get into that whole thing, but it has the right types of bacteria in it and enough to make a difference in your gut health. And I find that this is just a really good one. So check that out. These are the only 2 supplements I take regularly. Everything else is like, there isn't anything, or it's like, if I feel sick, I take like, you know, some extra zinc and vitamin C. So I try to keep it stripped down, minimal, and really focus on the major pillars in your life: sleep, fitness, nutrition. If you have those working for you, you don't really need as many supplements. No supplement is going to no supplement is going to do the work that sleep and nutrition and fitness is gonna do. So if you can't get those down, don't look for supplements because they are not shortcuts. Why am I out of breath? So of course, on the day that I have 14 meetings, I also have a doctor's appointment. So I am running off to said doctor's appointment. I was supposed to be eating lunch right now. I'm gonna have to eat it later when I get back. I am bringing a Chomps with me. This is my favorite flavor. It is the pepperoni seasoned turkey stick. And this is gonna give me a solid 12 grams of protein. So I'll have this to hold me over. I'm not starving, but I'll have it to hold me over until I can actually eat my lunch and get some protein in. This is the vibe right now. Okay, I'm back from the doc and I have 30 minutes until my next meeting. So I'm going to be making one of my favorite high protein, oh, my camera, lunches. I love breakfast, so this is kind of like a second breakfast. It's going to be 2 eggs with arugula sauteed with some Greek olives, some Parmesan cheese or any cheese you like. Feta is also really good. And then I'm gonna add 2 ounces of sashimi on top to get that protein hit. So this really just tastes like a luxurious breakfast to me. It's a little bit of a Mediterranean vibe, and then I don't know, it kind of just hits it just hits the spot for me. Also, always use an olive oil spray if you're trying to be conscious about your fat intake. As a petite, it's very easy to rack up fats very quickly that don't have like especially olive oil. Like a tablespoon of olive oil has 14 grams of fat in it, which is all you need in a meal. So if you're eating all of your fats through oils, that's not gonna keep you full, right? It doesn't have fiber or anything. We'd rather get our fats like a salmon or an avocado, which has, in the case of avocado, fiber, or in the case of salmon, protein, right? Not just like straight fat. So use a spray so that you use it more economically. And I like to start by just sauteing the arugula, a good handful. I love arugula. It's just like, I just like how it tastes and smells when it's sauteed. I feel like it's just good, it's just good. And then cheese is an obvious, but I'm gonna add the cheese last. And the olives I'm gonna pop in. Oh, I forgot my beans. Oh, sad. I usually add black beans to this recipe, guys, to get some carbohydrates and fiber. That just means I can have more carbs at dinner, honestly. So let's add some olives. Oh no. These are also, they have the pits in them. Oh, this is a crazy week, y'all. We're just out here doing our best. That's what this video is about. You just gotta do your best, okay? And your best is better than you think, honestly. I just got this sashimi from Whole Foods. Also, if you want a cheaper way to add protein, because I know the sashimi can add up, you can just add more egg whites to your eggs if you want. It bulks it up, adds some more protein to it. Add some cheese. Okay, so look at this. Ah, the olives. This took me 5 minutes to whip up. That's it. So much protein, and it's like 5 ingredients. It's such an easy way to get protein, some veggies, healthy fats in on a crazy busy day. I mean, it took me 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm happy about this. I'm really hungry right now. We don't skip meals, okay? No skipping meals. It'll make you hungry later. It'll lead to binging later. So eat all your meals. About to hunker down for the last 4 meetings of the day. It's almost 4 p.m. and I am going to be hydrating. I have at least 2.5 to 3 of these a day. This is a liter, so 2 to 3 liters of water per day. Recommend that for petite women. And then my guilty pleasure, which is not even guilty. I love me a good soda pop, and I like Poppy or Olipop. I like Poppy better because it doesn't upset my stomach. The Poppy one has just 25 calories and it has fiber in it. The Olipop does too. I just think that the Olipop has a little bit different type of fiber and also a little bit higher fiber. It just doesn't sit well with my stomach all the time, but the Poppy doesn't bother it. So my favorite one is root beer. Such a satisfying sound. So cheers, Poppy and water until dinner time. Your girl has almost made it fully through the day. I have one more meeting that I'm going to take as a walking meeting. So I have a little snack with me here. Actually, it's my dinner. It's not really a snack. It's 6:40. I am hungry again. No surprise. Gonna have, okay, hear me out. Chicken spring rolls from Whole Foods are great. And I wouldn't do this on any day, but you guys know today was insane. So I stopped by Whole Foods on the way home from the doctor and made sure I set myself up for success. Okay, these are little things that we do to reach our goals and to stay healthy and whatnot. We do a little bit of extra effort, okay? So normally I'd cook probably like 4 or 5 nights a week. Tonight I don't have time for that or interest. I'm exhausted. Like, let's be real. I want to take my last call on a walk, and then I want to, like, I don't know, stare at the wall before I have to prep for tomorrow, which is very similar. So this meal is delicious. I have it all the time, actually. It's got 10 grams of protein in it. and it's a chicken spring roll with veggies, and it's just great. I'm also probably gonna have some more food, like almonds and probably a little bit of Halo Top ice cream, if we're being honest, and I'll check in if I do that. But yeah, just showing you guys that it doesn't have to be like perfect every day. You don't have to have your meals all like perfect and planned out and like you're some perfect specimen. Like you just need to do the bare minimum planning to make sure you hit your goals. And as you can see, there's a lot of ways today I got protein that weren't, you know, using a high quality protein powder, using some prepackaged foods, eating high protein snacks like chomps. Like there's ways to make this work if you make it work for you. So I'm gonna eat this, take my last meeting, and we'll see if I'm hungry later. Today was a day, I just got back from my last walking meeting. I got my steps in today, even though I worked from 5 a.m. to 7:30, got my workout in, got all my meals, hit 110 grams of protein, and now I'm gonna have some ice cream. I'm gonna have some Halo Top. I just always have Halo Top in my fridge right now. I am technically like still on a mini cut, I guess, but like it's just kind of been very maintainable, so it hasn't been that crazy. It doesn't even feel like I'm on a mini cut, which is awesome. I don't have a spoon, hold on. So yeah, I just wanted to document that yes, I do eat fun foods and ignore this mess. Today was crazy, but I'm just being real. This is what the day was like. Halo Top, it is. And I'll pass it off to, let me just cut this out. That's it, that's all I got.
So that was my crazy busy day. We still have little Sesame here hanging out with us. And I wanted to give you a breakdown of the full calories for the day so that you could see what it looked like besides just the protein count. So obviously we started with matcha. My breakfast had about 491 calories total. It was packed with fiber as well. Lunch was about 330 calories and the snack was 223. Dinner was like 166 plus 150 with dessert and the Halo Top. So it ended up being about 1,500 calories. Again, I'm in a little bit of a mini cut still, so the fact that I am losing weight at 1,500 calories as a petite is pretty great. I'm not hungry at all. I'm eating dessert, I'm having snacks, I'm having, 500 calories for breakfast. It's pretty great. So this just gives you an overall picture of if you can have a little bit of flexibility throughout your day, you can totally make this work and just prioritize protein. You don't have to look at the rest. If you prioritize your protein, that's gonna set you up for success. I will also say one benefit to being a petite is we do need less protein, which is kind of great, right? If you're over 135 pounds as a petite, you don't need to have more than 135 grams. You can cap it, eat 100 a day. If you're trying to be a little bit more scientific about it, you can go for 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So again, that would be 1 for 1. So if I'm 115 pounds, I need 115 grams of protein. Just don't go over 135 because you do want to leave calories left over for your fats and your carbs. And like I promised, I am gonna open up about something. I'm gonna pour some tea. This is not tea because you guys know this is a drama-free zone, okay? Like I am 32 years old. I don't have tea, let's be real. I do have actual real tea that I'm gonna sip. This is Rooibos, by the way, while I share something that has just been floating around and taking up space in my brain, and I thought, why don't I just share it with y'all and let you in on what's been going on in my mind about this. Okay, so someone left a comment on my last video that it just hurt. There's no other way to say it. Whew, it just hurt. And you guys, I'm a content creator. I am not new to the game. I've been doing this for 7 years, and I know sometimes people leave little messed up comments. Not a lot around here. I feel like you guys take care of me and you get me and we vibe, and I don't deal with really any negativity, but this one comment has really been taking up space in my mind rent-free, and I don't want it to be there anymore. So I think I need to release it and share why it's been bothering me. So the comment was about my video where I'll show it to you. Someone mentioned that my masterclass felt like an advertisement. And look, I'm just gonna be real with you. While most of you came to bat for me actually in the comments, and I love you for that, some of you, or at least one of you, I guess, felt like my invitation to my free masterclass was an ad. I just wanna be so transparent and real with you that the masterclass is completely free. It always has been free and I've never charged for it. Yes, at the very end of that class, literally the end of an hour, I do talk about ways that you can work with me because you guys, That's what I do. I don't think that's a big surprise to you that I help petite women lose weight, and I have been for the last 7 years very successfully. I've helped over 3,000 petite clients achieve a body recomposition. So at the very end of that free class, I do talk about ways we could go deeper, but you don't have to do that. You don't even have to stay for that part. The entire first hour is going to give you tools that empower you and make you feel more powerful in your body and teach you how to tone up and teach you about nutrition and fitness and mindset as a petite. So I guess it just, to be really frank and real, it just hurt because I first and foremost want to deliver on the promise of that class, which is that it can change your life if you just apply a little bit of it, and it's totally free information. So it really just sucked to see that comment because it's just not true. I have seen how this class has changed people's lives, and that's why I continue to teach it, because it is such a powerful event and experience. And if you haven't been as a petite, you have to come and see for yourself, honestly, before you go and call it something it's not. But there is a second part to this. Someone commented under that they were waiting and waiting for me to say something new, to say something different than I'd said the last 7 years on this channel. Whew, and you guys, let me tell you something. I teach you the science of weight loss for the petite body type. That shit does not change, okay? If I started switching up the messaging, you should be worried, because if it's true, if it's scientific, it's gonna be the same for a long time until something changes. Maybe we become aliens or something, or robots or AI, or I don't know, but we are literally all bound by the same laws, and science is going to stay the same. So yes, I have said the same thing for 7 years for 2 reasons. 1, it's true and based in science, and 2, it freaking works. That's why I am still able to be here creating content for you and doing this for a living, and helping so many petite women. So I try to find new, interesting ways to tell you the same things and teach you the same things. Sesame, no. Psst. But I think the real message to anyone who says something like this is, if you're sick and tired of hearing me say the same things or teach the exact same message, why are you still watching my videos? I think it's time for all of us to take action. Take inspired action on your goals. That's ultimately what I want to give you from this channel, is all the information you could ever possibly need, but actually go out there and do something with it. Start strength training, start eating better, start feeling better in your body and feeling more confident. I want you to take action. So if you are just watching these videos and doing nothing, it's time to step into your most powerful body and the most powerful you. And I'm passionate about that. And I love the women in our community who do take action. I work with all those women and they are kicking ass. So just a message of, yeah, if you find yourself consuming the same content over and over and over again, and the message isn't changing, then you have to ask yourself, why are you watching it? Are you watching it for entertainment? Are you watching it to change your life? Then you're gonna take action on it. And that's ultimately what I wanna help you do. I want you to take massive inspired action and change the heck out of your life. So I hope that this is okay, honestly, to just speak frankly and say, my message isn't gonna change. I support petite women. I will teach you the real science for as long as I can. I won't sugarcoat it, I won't fluff it up, and I won't put clickbait on it so that it looks better than it is. This is what it is, I teach it, it works. And I hope it can help you ultimately. So definitely come to my free class and see for yourself so that you don't have to wonder if it really is an ad. You will find out if you attend and learn all these cool things. You can sign up below or in the link. And just going back to the video, let me know if you have any questions about your nutrition, how to get your protein up, what you struggle with the most when it comes to your protein as a petite. Let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to answer all of them. All right, you guys, thank you for listening to my tea time this evening. I appreciate you. Hit the notification bell, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.